So I wanted to take a moment to shill for my own channel, something I'm not very good at, but it's something I should do. I'm incredibly thankful to all of you who listen to me. Listen to some bearded guy just ramble on about politics. It really does mean a lot to me, and I'm very sincere with that. Now, having said that, I would like to grow my channel, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so on my YouTube channel. I'm trying for a short-term goal to get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. The reason for that is YouTube recently changed their policy, and so to mobile live stream, you need to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I go to a lot of Republican events. I plan on going to some rallies, and I would like to be able to mobile live stream. So my short-term goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you haven't, subscribe. Recommend me to some other people that might be interested, who really would like me or maybe really dislike me, and they might be interested in subscribing as well. Also, I'll put a link below where you can follow me on BitChute, which is important to diversify because you never know what YouTube's policies will change to and maybe kind of bury me. Or follow me on Twitter, which I also have an account I'll link to at NorRobert. But the last thing I wanted to talk about is I recently have started a Patreon account. And it's something that I hesitated to do because as someone who's broke myself, I know it's difficult to give money. And I don't want people to think that, oh, you need to give me money if I'm going to continue. I assure you, I will continue finding a way to do my content one way or another. But it is cost-consuming to me and time-consuming to me. I work 78 hours a week. I'm in a lot of debt from my attempt to run for Congress, which I refuse to accept any donations for. And so if you could donate some money on Patreon to me, which I'll have the link below, I would really appreciate it. And I assure you that I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible to show exactly where that money goes to. So for example, I need some new video and audio equipment. I'd like a green screen. I have a mixer, but I need kind of a stand to be able to set it on and things like that. I'd also like to be able to get some editing software and to be able to improve in things like that to make my videos more professional looking, hopefully enabling me to outreach to a greater audience. I also work 78 hours a week, so a long-term goal would be if I could eventually get to the point where I could be making enough money on Patreon, it would significantly increase the amount of content I would be able to put out because I'd be able to stop working as much overtime to be able to do that. But please, if you're financially strapped yourself, please do not feel necessary to donate to me. If you're in a position where you can't help, I'd really appreciate it. If you'd like to help me and aside from you can't give money and you'd like to help aside from just subscribing and liking my videos, consider creating your own content. Consider getting in touch with me to come on to the show. Do other things you can just to spread. You don't have to agree with me politically, but be an independent content creator. I think that's important even if we disagree. So, there's all kinds of things that all of us could do, but if you did support me on Patreon, I would really appreciate it. So I'd like to give a special shout out to the very first person who did support me on Patreon. His name's Milo. I won't give more information on that. He's a fantastic person who, I don't know if he knows how much has helped me. He comes at things from a very different angle than me, but we've talked online and also through Google Hangouts, and he's really helped me a lot in how I go about presenting what I say, and he's someone that I know will challenge me if he thinks that I'm wrong, and that really means a lot to me. He was incredibly generous being my first Patreon patron, and so I just want to give a shout out to him. I think that's incredibly generous of him. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to all the other people, which I'll be once I talk to you. There's been people that have donated audio equipment to me. If it's cool with them, I'll do a special video just for them. Where I release their names, but I don't want to release anyone's name without permission. So thank you so much, everyone. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, the links will be below to Twitter, BitChute, and my Patreon account. So I really appreciate it. I sincerely do. Thanks for everyone who listens to me, and I hope you have a good day. Have a good one.